Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is HUMNA. I will be doing a 20 to 25 minute session of visual meditation. I hope in some way this helps you in your life, where you can just sit back and enjoy visually what will be created on this sheet of paper, and also maybe join in if you feel comfortable doing so. We don't necessarily understand the benefits of visual meditation, or we come with the understanding that maybe it is something that people do when they know how to create or how to paint or how to draw. But the truth is that we are all within ourselves have the creative power to paint, draw, because it's the language of the soul. And in these sessions, they will be like 25-minute sessions where I will take you through choosing one element or one thing that I will decide will come to me. And that will be something that I will repeat through the sheet of paper, and the effects of it and how it makes me feel. I will speak as I do. It's only 25 minutes or maybe less. I want to do it in a way that you don't have to stop your life to do things like these. It's something that you can sort of incorporate while doing other things. So I hope you enjoy this session. Do join in if you feel like. If it's any way beneficial to you, do let me know. And I will have my timer on. I've made myself a cup of tea, which is always nice to have around when you're doing meditation or something that you're sort of spending time with yourself. So today I am going to be working with lines. I believe lines have a very deep connection to the understanding of path. So as we are going into the new year's, I feel it's so important to consciously be aware of the path that we will be creating forward. I am in the background, I'm listening to Buddha Deep Club music, and today I'm using a blue colored ink from Ecoline. I highly recommend this ink. It's the liquid watercolor and it's beautiful. So if you can get hold of that, and this is just a normal ink pen. I usually remove that side of the pen, but it's just a normal ink pen that we have. So I'm going to start now. I'll switch on the timer so I know that I have to stop. So I'll increase the volume and take you through the journey. Like I said, it will be all lines that will be repeated. What's important is to be very present as you create the lines and let them flow. Let go of control and just kind of understand wherever it is that your hand wants to move, just let it move. Notice like little things where the line is like going overlapping or connecting, and how does that make you feel? How does like achieving the straight line going down make you feel? Just be conscious of how you're doing what you're doing and how does it make you feel. The world we live in is so busy. So much is happening outside of us, within us, that these sort of activities help us just come into the present a little bit more. Notice the hand movement, like which side does it help you to move, or which side does it feel easier to move. And it's very important to take out the pressure of what the piece will be. And enjoy just where the piece is right now. challenge yourself to go from right to left or left to right. Just a way to see sort of like what happens, how does your hand move. Try to keep the element as just lines, just focus on lines, however the lines need to be. When we limit ourselves with what we are creating, we start creating and looking for more possibilities, and our mind starts looking for like, what more can you do with that one thing that you're going to be doing it with? Keep a focus on your breathing also. Remind yourself that this is the time you're giving yourself. It's not about what you're creating or where you'll put this piece up, or try not to rush to the end. Keep yourself on the sheet of paper. Just be gentle. As you let go of the control, you reach a state of flow. The state of flow is when you are no more deciding what it is that you'll be doing. You're letting it be decided for you. Keep breathing. It's the time you've taken out for yourself. It's a gift for you. Don't rush through it at all. Just observe the lines. Keep your eyes on the sheet of paper. Just smoothly let your hands move. Be guided by the lines. Be guided by your intuition. Be guided by your consciousness. Your mind might ask questions like, is it looking good? What are the benefits of doing this? Oh, I don't have time for this. But it's the chatter of the mind that we have to learn to control and make friends with it. I always push the ink a little bit higher. Lines have a way of giving us clarity. They bring a bit of focus, like there's no distraction. Notice how a thin line makes you feel. Does it take too much space on the sheet of paper? Notice how the waves make you feel. Does it give you hope for the future? Movement, change, growth. So much of our life is spent being a robot. When we sit down with ourselves, we have to learn to be honest with who we are, where we are, why we are the way we are. And you get guided. You get guided to your own self. Sometimes the outside world doesn't make much sense. But what if it doesn't make sense only when the inside world is in chaos? And what if we can work through the chaos in the inside world? When you do this exercise, try to be very aware of how it's making you feel as you cover this sheet of white paper. Does it give you a sense of accomplishment? Just the joy of doing it. Be guided. Be guided by your subconscious mind. Allow your conscious mind to sit back for a bit. As you stop, look, enjoy what you're doing. And when you restart, breathe a little. Keep challenging yourself to slow down. In the time we live our life now, we're always running towards things or running to do things. Let this be your time where you let it all happen for you. If a certain form of lying like the waves calms you down, then go with it. Just go with it. Keep repeating. As you're doing the piece, there will come a moment where your subconscious mind will, as it's in the flow, will give you images. Images that connect to what it is that you're doing. I actually saw a peacock feather, so I'm going to see if that sort of notice that I said that it's an image that comes to you. I have no obligation whatsoever to follow it, or you have no obligation to follow it. It is more like it's come to you. What are you going to do with it? If you let yourself flow, the image automatically comes into the reality. Keep breathing. Allow yourself to be present. Be guided. Be very aware of the way you make the lines. Try to always keep a connection with the sheet of paper. Be kind. Be kind to the sheet of paper. Be kind with the holding of the pen. So many times we get told you can't do a certain thing, or why would you want to do that? If it is the calling of your soul, you have to move with it. It's coming from the beyond. That is why you're here. Allow yourself to be taken on the journey of self-love, of self-discovery. This sort of exercise is very important and very effective to have a dialogue with yourself. The more you have a dialogue with yourself, the more communication you do, the more you get connected to your higher self. You unlock your subconscious mind. And slowly you start unblocking all that you didn't even know wasn't in you. To recognize your higher purpose, the purpose of your being, you have to listen to your heart, you have to listen to your soul. You have to allow that voice that is within you to speak up, because you know within yourself what it is that you're here for. doesn't matter if the lines are not straight, it doesn't matter if you made a blunder, or because in all honesty there is no blunder, there is no mistake. It is how it was meant to be. As I come to the last minute of the session, I wanted to thank you all for joining me and reminding you all that it's really not about the end of the piece. It is about how you felt doing whatever it is that you did and however much you did. And in this time, if in some way the visual or the voice that you heard as I spoke helped you or guided you, please let me know. Write in the comment section. I will share another video soon as to using other elements and other tools that I will speak about, and slowly build into a playlist where you can listen to this as you draw and connect to your higher self. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will hopefully see you in the next session. Have a lovely day, everyone. Take care.